jacket, gold jacket, my morning jacket. Who gives a shit? Yes, this is the Bro Force Squad podcast, and we are back for another Bro Back segment. Today, the movie in question is Happy Gilmore. Let's bring in the bros. I'm Matt Geiger. Alongside me is my caddy I found showering in the lake, Brian Banner. Banner, are you ready for some Happy Gilmore Bro Back?
Look, I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
I believe that. And also, we have my elderly but still cool grandma who hasn't paid her taxes in over 10 years, Jeff Hornacek. Jeff, it's Masters Week.
Fun fact about me, I'm actually the first guy on this podcast to take out my microphone and try and kill a guy with it. I don't think anyone's ever done that before.
It's Masters Week, but it's also a tax week, so we could hashtag two things on this thing. Good job. We grade all movies and actually some bikini contests on 5 criteria: acting, cast, the story, best scene, impacts on pop culture, and rewatchability. First one, acting and cast. Jeff, what do you got?
Yeah, man, I mean, this is like Adam Sandler in his prime, doing what he does best. And the supporting characters are great. Ben Stiller is fucking hilarious in this movie. Chris McDonald as Shooter McGavin is perfect. And Julie Bowen as Virginia is just awesome. So everyone in their right roles. I mean, this is like Adam Sandler in his prime. Got to give him props.
Brian?
Yeah, 100%. This and Billy Madison, I think, are, like, if you think of Adam Sandler, those are the first two things that come to your mind. Personally, for me, Happy Gilmore comes first, just because that was the first one that I saw, and I can watch this movie a billion times.
Definitely.
I love everybody.
I think his best movie, Big Daddy, was on the other night. That was pretty good, too, but I'm going to throw it to 2 other guys. Dude, Carl Weathers kills it in this. I mean, he was an Oakland Raider. He played linebacker for him for a while, and then just because he looked good, he got the role as Apollo Creed in the Rocky franchise. Never thought he could be funny, but he kills it in this. And also, Ben Stiller in this is good. Like Dane Cook in Waiting. He only has about 4 lines, but he kills it, and it's so funny. So next, we'll go into the story. Basically, it's a hockey player that starts playing golf. What else you guys got? Banner?
Nah, that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, I just think the premise of it just lends itself to being a hilarious movie so much. Just an angry, failed hockey player who needs an excuse to fucking make money for his grandma. Like, it's just perfect. It's super simple. That's all we need. Don't, try and convolute it.
I also love the shoehorned Subway advertisement. That's kind of like the first time that I can really remember that a movie just goes over the top ridiculous with the advertisement.
It was definitely before its time, because back when this came out, I believe it was probably before Tiger Woods. I think this came out like 95. Tiger didn't burst on the scene until about 97. But, golf was really uptight. I mean, he has a hockey jersey on and jeans. Now golfers wear, Ricky Fowler has high-top shoes on. I mean, it's kind of more of a style, cool thing to do is play golf. And then also his temper tantrums, where he just cusses and beats the shit out of people on the golf course, uses a hockey stick to puck. It is fantastic. So let's go right off from that. The best scene. Jeff, what do you have from the best scene?
I mean, this is like one of my favorite movie scenes ever, but the scene with Ben Stiller as the orderly and his grandma, sneaking around the home, trying to threaten her, across the yard. And then just the way he's, so fucking fake nice. Oh, Mr. Gilmore, what a tremendous-looking trophy. It's just so perfect. And anytime Ben Stiller has that ridiculous Fu Manchu mustache in a movie, you know he's going to be extra absurd. And, of course, he was. So that was my favorite scene in this.
Brian?
I like the scene whenever he it's the very beginning whenever he first realizes that he can hit the shit out of a golf ball. And he hits that guy in the head, down the street. He, breaks the window. He breaks the pod. He hits the guy in the forehead. And he's he realizes, oh, I can make money off of this. And they go to the driving range, and it's just like a fucking cockfighting ring or something.
Shows Peterson's there, just, doing golf instructions and stuff.
Yeah. Man, it's all in the hips.
My favorite scene it's got to be the Bob Barker scene, and I'm the biggest golf fan on the pod. I play golf all the time. The pro-ams are so much fun because and the sub-celebrities, Tom Brady comes to mind that are actually really good at golf. Tony Romo, and has the worst game of his life and gets pissed off and tries to beat the shit out of Bob Barker, but then Bob Barker, who's 80 years old, just kicks the shit out of him. It's awesome.
The price is wrong, bitch.
And remember to get your pets neutered or Spade. Rest in peace, Bob Parker. Impact on pop culture. I'll go first on this one. This kicked off, I believe Billy Madison was first. This kicked off, though, the Happy Madison Film Studio, which actually led it to the joke it is. Excuse me, jokes are funny. The embarrassment it is today, because it is absolutely terrible. I'm so glad that they've never made a sequel to any of his good movies. They've only made a sequel to Grown Ups 2, which no one ever wanted. But the impact was, like, huge in a bad way. How, like, this movie franchise was so high after Big Daddy, and I'd even throw in Mr. Deeds, and it just sunk so low after that. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, I mean, it's always hard to see somebody, like a childhood icon, growing up where he had all these great hits and you just love him and think he's so fucking funny, and then now you're like, it's just another movie, and he comes out with like the Cobbler or whatever that's on Netflix,
God.
and it's just like
Jack
why?
and Jill and all that stupid shit.
Yeah, all that stuff. It's kind of I don't want to say embarrassing, but it's just a sad to see him fall that low.
Yeah.
Jeff?
I mean, to me, yeah, like everything you guys said about Happy Madison, but personally, this is my favorite Adam Sandler movie, and I think his funniest. I mean, The Waterboy's funny in a lot of ways, and of course Billy Madison and a couple.
Yeah, Waterboy's good.
Big Daddy's a good movie too, but this is my favorite Adam Sandler movie. So to me, it has a big effect on pop culture there. And then, like you said, was what sort of started Happy Madison, which seems like a cool idea in theory at the time, but anything that helps give Rob Schneider roles in movies, I just can't support as part of my religion. So I'm against it in that aspect.
All right, going back, last one, rewatchability. Banner, you gonna go back and rewatch this?
Of course. I mean, it's a classic. You always got to go back and rewatch it. I'm good for it once, twice a year on DVD, and then obviously anytime it's on TV, I'm like, well, now I know what I'm doing for the next hour and a half.
Jeff?
Yeah, and not only rewatchability, I think the nice testament about comedies is, do you quote it all the time? And if you, not only that, if you say a line from it, if you say, it's pretty sick, Chubbs, is anyone near you immediately going to know what it's from? Yes to both. So, great rewatchability here, man. This is Sandler in his prime. It's fucking hilarious.
This is in my golf carousel for sure. This, Tin Cup, and Caddyshack, I watch a ton, especially during golf season or before a major like the Masters, U.S. Open, or anything like that. I'll watch this probably about 4 times a year. I think it's fantastic. Like you said, comedies are only as good as the one-liners that you can quote 40 years from now and make someone laugh at a bar before they take a shot. So, All right, guys, that was our Broback on Happy Gilmore. We are the Bro Force Squad. To check out everything on us, go to our website, broforcesquad.com. Also, subscribe to us on YouTube and iTunes. Give us a like on Facebook, and check us out on Twitter at Bro Force Squad. Until then, we'll see you later.
Oh, that one hurt, but it kind of felt good.